Good morning, my dear students. These days we are discussing about price elasticity of demand, and this today's video it is about distinct situations of elasticity of demand. Here, firstly, I just want to explain here the relationship between a demand curve and elasticity of demand. Here, firstly, all of you may be remembering once once I explained about the slope of this demand curve. Here, y-axis is showing the price, then x-axis we are representing the quantity of demand, quantity of the particular commodity. X-axis we are showing. Then when we are we assumes like that it is it is a downward sloping curve. It is a downward straight line. We assume the demand curve. Then here I told you that see students, when we are discussing about this slope means as a result of a change in price, how much amount of the quantity commodities quantity increased. So when we are discussing the slope of curve means we can say that it is a change in price upon change in quantity. As a result of a change in the price of the commodity, that quantities changes. Then here we are representing what minus sign, because there I told you as it is an inverse relationship between the price of the commodity and the quantity demanded. Then for this demand curve, we always assumes that the slope of the demand curve that is remains as a same value throughout this case. It is as a constant value we consider always. Then students, here elasticity of demand means elasticity of demand means that is P by Q into change in quantity upon change in price. This formula, I hope all of you may be remembering this formula. Then here we can assume we are consider, just now here I told you what is slope of demand means. Slope of a demand means a change in price upon change in quantity, that we consider as the slope of the demand curve. Then here this this portion, students, this portion we can also write it as here elasticity of demand is equal to minus then P by Q. We are multiplying with this instead of change in Q by change in price, we can also write it as see here slope of the demand curve is P by Q, change in price upon change in Q. So we can write this portion also as a 1 upon slope of the demand curve. We can also write. So this formula, all of this also we can write elasticity of demand. One more way we can present it with this formula also. Now students, come to this point, distinct situations of elasticity of demand, different situations. Firstly, we are discussing about the case when the elasticity, when the demand curve that is horizontal straight line, that is a horizontal straight line. Firstly, we are discussing. Then horizontal straight line and elasticity of demand. Here I will draw this line for you. Then here you just see, in this case, here we are presenting it is a horizontal straight line curve. Then here we assume like that there are some situations, students, price of the commodity it will remain as a constant value. In this example, price of the commodity that is remaining as a constant value, and imagine if there is a small change in the price of the commodity, if there is a small change in the price of the commodity, that also will be influencing the demand, especially if the price increases. If the price of the commodity remains as a static value, if it remains as a constant value, then there will be then there is an unlimited, we can say that there is a demand for the commodity. Here that if it is remains like a more and more amount of the quantity will be there, quantity demand will be there. But imagine that if slightly it shows a rise in the price of the commodity, if there is a small increase in the price of the commodity, then what happens? Then the demand for the commodity, it will go to zero. So this is a situation that we can say that in this case, elasticity of demand for a commodity, that we are considering as infinity. Elasticity of demand. Why? Because a small change in the, like especially we are saying a small increase in the price of the commodity, that also will be influencing the demand for the commodity. So for calculating the elasticity of demand, we can write like that. Elasticity of demand is equal to 1 upon what is here the slope of and P by Q. Here what is the slope? That is there any slope for the demand curve? That is 0. So in this case, elasticity of demand we are considering as an infinity value. This is one case. Normal case, we know how will be the shape of the demand curve, but these are some distinct situations. This is the first case when we are presenting the elasticity of a demand. We are presenting the demand curve as a horizontal straight line, the horizontal, otherwise parallel to the x-axis. Then the next case is that is a vertical line. This is a vertical line. Okay. Then what about this case? Here, students, whatever is the price of the commodity, there will be the same level of quantity demand. Imagine if the price of the commodity is increasing. It is increasing and increasing, then also the quantities demand, it will be normal case means if the quantity of if the price of the commodity it is increasing, then what should happen? The elasticity, otherwise we should say that if the price is increasing, quantity demand should decrease. According to our law of demand, when the price of the commodity increases, the quantity demand will be decreasing. But this is a distinct situation. This is a totally different situation. In this case, what happens? Though the price of the commodity increasing, people they are preferring the same amount of quantity that is needed. Here as an example, like you just consider some typical type of the diseases. Okay, then if the price of that its medicine is increasing, then also people they are demanding the same. Means there is no relation. Such a relation is there between the price and the quantity demanded, because that is very much urgent. Means actually we cannot avoid that particular commodity, and then though the price of the commodity is increasing, people they are demanding the same amount of the commodity they are consuming. So that so these are some typical situations will be there, and in this case there is no change in the demand now. So in this case we can say that the elasticity of demand that will be 0. Okay, this is another second distinct situation, and the third situation is in that we are considering that this demand curve as a rectangular hyperbola. Okay, that is a rectangular hyperbola we are considering, and in this case, when the rectangular hyperbola, in this case, what is that actually the area, if we are making a rectangular under this hyperbola, we can say that the area, the rectangular, that actually that will be always same. The area of this rectangle what we are making under this hyperbola, that will be same. because we can say that in this case the expenditure that will be always same, that will always remain as a same value, expenditure that we are spending. If the price is more, we will be purchasing less quantity. If the price is less, in that case we will be purchasing, if the price is less, we will be purchasing more amount of the quantity. So anyway, P into Q, okay, P when we are multiplying with the quantity, that will be remaining as a same value, expenditure will be same. And in this case, elasticity of demand is equal to 1. Okay students, so 3 situations here I told you. First one, that was, what was the first one? In the first case, there I told you that is a horizontal line. Elasticity of demand curve is horizontal line, and in that case, a small rise in the price of the commodity will be influencing highly. That is, we can say that elastic in its nature. Highly elastic. Then second case, there I told you elasticity of demand is remaining as 0. In that case, what I told you, there means actually whatever is the price of the commodity, the people will be preferring a stipulated, a particular amount of the quantity will be purchased. And in the last case that I told you about a rectangular hyperbola, in this case of a rectangular hyperbola demand curve, there I told you the amount spent for the commodity, a total expenditure will be remaining as the same, because if the price is more, we will go for less amount of the quantity, and if the price is less, we will go for the more amount of the quantity. Okay students, I hope this portion it is clear for you, and along with this video I am spending a 2-3 pages of note also. Kindly write that also.